inside 8. So striding forward now, number 4. He will lead this one off today. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And the first pitch of the afternoon is taken for ball 1, and we're underway from San Francisco. The 1-0 home finds the zone, strike 1. The temperature here at first pitch, a very seasonal 63 degrees this afternoon. Takes a look at a fastball down the middle for strike number 2.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
Got him swinging in the dirt. The throw down to first, 1 away. Settling in now, Tommy Pham, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch on its way. Down and in here, 1 ball, no strikes. Missed with a slider.
Boy, this is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like this. 2-0 count. We'll see right here if he lays one in there to give him a pitch to swing at.
Over the outside half, and it's 2-1. 2 balls and a strike. Here it is. A slider that he looks at over the outside corner.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
Danger looms on deck here in the person of Miguel Cabrera. Drilled down the line. Just underway here in San Francisco. The short hit hard. Crawford fields it cleanly. Throw gets him, 2 down. Digging in, Miguel Cabrera. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Start him out with a slider. Good spot, but he doesn't get the call. 1-0. A ball and a strike to Miguel Cabrera.
He might want that pitch back. Up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can go a little lower. He can and will make you pay big time.
The 2-2 one more time. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Well, I think that's a great spot for that pitch. In on the hands. It wasn't a strike, but if he can command the movement in there, he's going to be very effective in this one.
Another full count pitch home. And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out.
Second baseman, Daniel Murphy.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. A changeup that just nips the outside of the zone.
Well, if you could throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
1-1 to count. The 1-1 on its way to Murphy. Looks at a changeup that catches the corner. And that misses 2-2.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball's coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
Cabrera is off at first with 2 away. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. And he may be starting to lose the feel here as that misses for ball 4, and that's back-to-back walks now with 2 away. Stepping up now, Anthony Rendon. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. First pitch is a slider called for a strike. Changeup in for a strike.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
Boy, tough to lay off, but he's glad he did. It's 1-2 now. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
This is a huge pitch right here. I don't think he wants to go 3-2 and have those runners be in motion. Look for him to be aggressive with what he thinks is his best pitch right
now. The payoff pitch home. Chopped weakly to the left. Reined in. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. And there you see the leadoff man.
Leading off for the Giants, right fielder.
Here's the first pitch to him.
McCutcheon.
There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. That's wide. 2-0. Lays off a fastball, but it's over for a strike. 2-1.
Well, clearly this guy doesn't need many warm-up pitches because he's 98 miles an hour in the first inning. Newsflash to the offense, they better get it going.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Slow roller out to short. He's got it. Throw to first is in time for the first down. Next to bat for the Giants, Hunter Pence. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning. Here comes the first pitch. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. This one's down to third. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Digging in the switch hitter, Francisco Mejia. He'll get us started in the top of the second. First pitch of the at-bat. A high fastball is in there. The windup and the 0-1. Called strike over the outside part of the plate.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
Jackson comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1. So one away here with the bases empty, and in steps the left-handed hitting Johnny Damon. Right down Broadway that time. Strike 1. Counts even, a ball and a strike to Johnny Damon. The 1-1 pitch home to Damon. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
2 strikes.
Misses. Ball 2. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Ball hit on the ground here for the first baseman Belt. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Now in the box, Enos Slaughter. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First pitch on its way. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. A ball and a strike.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
Oh, good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2. The 1-2. Misses for the second ball. The 2-2. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third. And no swing. It's ball 3. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Hit back up the middle. There is Crawford. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first. Saves an error. So in now for San Francisco, BraydenBurtch set to lead off the home half of the second. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Ground ball right side, straight into the shift. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. Here comes the first pitch. And that pitch catches the inside corner. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this one.
Swung on and hit in the air to left. Number 4 ranges back, and he has it for out number 2. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford, trying to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. And a high strike there, 0-1. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Behind 0-2 now. And the changeup is way low that time.
You know, he's had a very economical start out there. Got through the first inning on just 9 pitches, and he's got a chance to keep it in single digits again here in the second.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit. Here's Joe Panic. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. And he pulls the string on the circle change, but it's taken for ball 1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And he misses again, ball 3.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
Dylan Betances trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away. From the belt, kicks and deals. Hit weakly on the ground to short. Throw on to first, and the Giants will be turned away here as that ends the inning. Pedro Alvarez will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. And he'll start out their half of the third, top of the order to follow. Strike 2 called on the inner half, 0-2 now. Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. A little bit off the outside, it's 1-2. Drilled right back up the middle, and Alvarez has got a base hit. The pinch hitter does his job to set the table, and now the top of the order goes to work. Corey Guerin takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out.
Now pitching for the Giants, number 26.
Set and the pitch. There's a changeup over the outside corner.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Ball 1. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. In there, a base hit. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning. Riding in once again, Tommy Pham. He has the possible go-ahead run only 90 feet away at third base. Runners at the corners here, nobody out. takes strike two.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or you're still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone. But if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
And a swing and a miss. He struck him out. And the go-ahead run stays at third with 1 big out on the scoreboard now. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Runner goes. He swings and misses. Throw down. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. Good cut that time by Cabrera, but he couldn't come up with it. It's 0-2.
Boy, I love the way he's competing out there on the mound right now. He's got a chance to rack back-to-back Ks with 2 runners in scoring position. He's not giving in at all.
Here's a pop-up now. Belt able to pull this one in for route number 2. Here's Daniel Murphy now as he'll hit with the go-ahead run at third and 2 away. Here comes the first pitch. This is line to left. That's in there. Base hit. And the runner from second is in to score. It's a 2-0 ball game. In now is Anthony Rendon. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. From the stretch. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1. Two balls and no strikes to Anthony Rendon.
Back-to-back pitches, they've gone away. Do you tell yourself as a hitter he wants to come in right here? I don't think so. I think he's trying to find that outside corner and adjust accordingly.
Looks at a slider over the outer half for strike 2. Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball 3.
Hey, great job of holding up right there. Little 2-out lightning might ensue by 1 check swing holding up.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Payoff pitch one more time. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Jackson is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Kelby Tomlinson will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 37, Kelby Tomlinson. Now pitching. Leading up for the Giants.
In there, and it's 0-1. Now here's the pitch.
Kelby Tomlinson.
Line to the right side, and that's going to be a base hit. So a great job off the bench as he's aboard to kick off their half of the inning. Here's Andrew McCutchen now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 0-1 pitch. Hit out towards second. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. Digging in to try it again. Hunter Pence. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Wade Davis comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are 2 on here with nobody out. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Pence is a player referred to as clutch by teammates, coaches, and of course the media. He seems to find himself in pressure situations often, and it's hard to find many instances where those moments have gotten the best of him. It just appears he really relishes the big spot. And it's the outside corner. It's strike 1. And it's 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a little tapper. McCutchen over at second. Pence is over at first with 1 away. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. But this will hang up long enough for the center fielder to run it down. And that's a tough out number 2. Here's the first baseman, Brandon.
The first baseman, number 9.
Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for.
Oh! Your attention, please. Now pitching, BraydenBurtch.
Here's the first pitch to him. Check swing grounder to the right side. From the stretch. And he lays off for ball 1. The 1-1 home.
Waves and misses for strike number 2. Last strike here for the Giants.
They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Again, he sends it out of play. Tough curveball that time, but now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. The 2-2 one more time, and he fouls this one off.
Hey, I'm loving this right now. Classic battle. 5 foul balls in a row. I'd love to see this next one put in play for sake of pace of play, but I love the fact that it's battling.
Murphy has a play, makes the catch, and that's the ball game. Not a lot of fireworks, but that narrows the candidate list for our top player of the game, and the man you see here was a key. Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we bring you Diamond Dynasty action between Anaheim and Cuba. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. So coming to the plate, Carlos Ruiz, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Shortstop, Carlos Ruiz.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Underway at the ballpark this afternoon as the first pitch is in there for strike one. High in the air down the right field line. Slaughter on the move, and he makes the catch in the corner. Digging in, Eric Young Jr.
Number 9.
The pitch.
Eric Young Jr.
Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0. Fastball misses badly there, and he's behind 2-0. 3-0 now.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
Fouled off.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Stepping into the box, John Borman. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Grounded to third. This could be 2. There's 1. On to Cabrera at first. It's a... Now batting, number 4. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here comes the first pitch.
Number 4.
And he pops up the bunt attempt. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Now a bunt attempt here, but that'll get fouled. It's 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Can't get it down on the pitch in the dirt. Young finds it, and the throw is there to record the first out.
Batting second.
Standing in, Tommy Pham, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Throw to first will get him as they pounce on it quickly to snuff out the bunt attempt.
Batting third.
First baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Bunt attempt with 2 outs, and he'll step on the bag himself. Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Right fielder.
First pitch on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
I know he got a swinging miss right there, but that was a hittable location to a really good hitter. I don't know if he gets those back if he continues to miss in those spots.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Shin-Soo Choo becomes the first out of the inning. Jeremy Hazelbaker is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Lots of room out there for Damon as he takes it for out number 2.
Batting sixth.
Here's the first pitch to him. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Pham has it in his sights, and that retires the side. Here's Dan. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Second baseman.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And the throw to first will be in time, so they stamp out the bunt attempt.
Batting fifth.
Stepping into the box, Anthony Rendon. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted. Into the box, Francisco Mejia trying to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Squares with 2 outs and gets it down. Throw on to first, a 3. Digging in, Luis Torrens. 7, 8, 9, bottom of the order set to go here in the 3rd. No balls and 1 strike. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Line to the right side, but that's a foul ball. The 0-2 once more. Misses for ball 1. Here's the pitch. And that one stayed too low apparently.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they...
Murphy with a dive to first. He is out. Stepping in, Patrick Kivlahan. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
Hey, you find yourself down 0-2, you've got to grind a little bit right here. I don't understand the game plan. Let's see if we can get this one back to even count.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Patrick Kivlahan is out number 2 here. Stepping up to the plate, Johnny Damon, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Now a bunt attempt here. Kivlahan right there on to first, and it's dropped. And as a result, the leadoff man will be allowed to reach here. Digging in, Enos Slaughter.
Right fielder, Enos Slaughter.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Sacrifice attempt here. And the throw will come to first, so the sacrifice works as planned. But he gets back in time, safe at second base. The pitcher, Garrett Cole, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. Now a bunt attempt here. This is foul for the first strike. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. Kivlahan has it. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection. Digging in to try it again. Number 4. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. No balls and a strike to count. Murphy trying to get there, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Comes set, and the 0-1. Outside at 94, 1 ball and 1 strike.
Finally, a take. No, seriously. That's the first pitch they've taken the entire game.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. Up with it, Young Jr. And the throw to first. Here's the catcher, Carlos Ruiz, as we begin the top of the 4th.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
You can tell this offense is getting frustrated, but this might be one you have to shower off. When a guy's locating like this, fastball at the knees and to both corners, it's going to be tough for them to do anything with it.
So he notched the backwards K on that one. Carlos Ruiz goes down to become the first out here in the 4th. Right there, Murphy at second. And he is in there. So digging in now, Neuenhuis. From the belt, the pitch. Right there for strike 1. That's in there. And he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. The next 0-2 is at the knees and called strike 3. He's set. Here it comes. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. Striding in once again, Jeremy Hazelbaker. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1. And that one just missed outside. A ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 is at the knees and called strike 3. Digging in for his second at bat, Tommy Pham. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Tommy Pham.
First offering on its way.
Strike one to start the at-bat.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Needed a sand wedge for that one. Swung on and missed. Pham
The opportunity to hammer the fastball and stay on that breaking stuff. He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Daniel Murphy. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A little bouncer, but it gets fouled. The 0-1 on its way. And it's fouled away.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change. He had to be sitting off speed right there.
Lifted in the air out to center field. And this is hauled in by the catcher Ruiz. And that'll bring in Tom Murphy. He'll lead things off against Garrett Cole. In there for strike one, 0-1. 1 strike now from Cole. In there, and he's in control, 0-2 now. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Grounded foul toward the coaching box at third. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. A bouncer up the middle. Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag. Stepping in, Patrick Kivlahan was a strikeout victim in his first try. 0-1 the count. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Under it is Damon, and that's going to be out number 2. So here now is the pitcher, Dylan Covey. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Hit on the ground out to short. Scooped up, throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after all as the inning. Ready for another chance, Anthony Rendon, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
Fouled away.
Hey, great job just to be able to foul that one off. In today's game, that's what we're seeing. North-south. Pitchers want to elevate, want to get you out above the zone or below it.
Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1. At the plate, Francisco Mejia, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Slow bouncer to the right side. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Now at the plate, Johnny Damon. He comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up. Pitch on the way. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Enos Slaughter. He did his job and laid down a successful sac bunt in his first appearance. And there he goes toward second. Strike taken to throw. Not in time, and Damon steals second. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. And the fastball is off his glove, and it gets away. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. And he'll make it to third here on what will likely be ruled a passed ball. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
That curveball is a pitch you have to get on top of, or else it'll take off just like that one did.
Here now the 2-2. Lifted the other way out to left center. Oh no, it dropped. The runner from third crosses the plate, and they've taken a 1-0 lead. The tag, and they'll get him. Here's the catcher, Carlos Ruiz. First pitch of the at-bat. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. There's a swing, and he sends the ball high in the air into left field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. Here's Eric Young Jr. now, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And it appears now the dugout has decided to put him on for free, so now the double play perhaps in order here with nobody out. Line toward right center. And that's in there, base hit. Ruiz ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. He scores. We're all square at 1 apiece. Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now, and their runners at the corners now. This is line to left, and that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. It's now a 2-1 ball game. Down the left field line and deep. And Damon won't get there. It's a foul ball. Right over the middle, knee high. The 0-2 home. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. Count even at 2-2. And he'll take strike 3 called, and he needed that one badly on the mound. 1 away. In there, 0-1. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. On its tailor-made to short. 6, 4, 3. It's a double. Alex Bregman is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6. And he takes ball 1.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
The 1-1 home. Dribbled up the line. Kiblahan loves it. On to first, and it's dropped. Boy, and on a muff catch, he's going to reach it first. Wow. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, number 4. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. Pitch outside, the throw. Way late, and he's in there easily at second. Now a spin and a throw back to second, and the runner back easily. And he'll turn and throw back to second again, keeping particularly close tabs on him. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Runner goes for third. Pitch in the dirt, and that scoots right on by. Oh, and the pitch is low, and it won't be dug out, so he's going to take third on the stolen base. 2-0 count. The pitch is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Skied into very shallow right. Choo has it in his sights. He gets there as the runner breaks for home. A tag, and he's out at the plate. A double play.
Ready. Center fielder, Tommy Pham.
Now the pitch. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
I know you're standing on the mound. You got 2 quick outs right here, but you have to respect the fact that this lineup can hit you and hit you in a hurry.
And we'll have to leave it there.
Dylan Betances
is called upon, and it's not for his usual role. Just hoping to keep the deficit at 1 here. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Hard on the ground towards short. Throw won't get him. Digging in once again, Patrick Kivlahan. He flew out in his last at-bat. Grounded back up the middle to second for 1. On to Cabrera, and it's a double play. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Dylan Covey. 0 for 2 with a fly ball and a ground out on his line to this point. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. First baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat. Looks at a changeup right over the middle.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The next 0-2. Fouled off. The next 0-2 is taken for ball 1.
That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any intent behind it. Looked to me like it just slipped out of his hand a little bit. That'll happen sometimes because of the grip of that straight changeup.
And he's safe at first, so he's aboard on the drop third strike. So here's the cleanup hitter, Daniel Murphy. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First offering on its way. There goes Cabrera. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. Well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base. And before the old... pitch, he'll step out of the box and get his bearings a bit. And now with the possible tying run at second here, we're going to have a pinched runner as they try to get a little more speed out there. Pitch outside, the throw. It's high, and the tag's going to come too late. He's up to third now with nobody out. 1-1, here it is. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Fastball way outside, and that's trouble. And a terrible time for a letdown behind the plate as the tying run will score on what's likely to be called a passed ball. Now another 2-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one.
I always say hitting's a process of elimination at the plate. I think he could go ahead and eliminate changeup. 2 in a row back-to-back. I don't think there'll be a third.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that's a base hit. So the no-hit bid ends here in the 7th. In now is Anthony Rendon. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike. Missed with a slider. Now the 1-1 pitch. On the move is Murphy. Pitch inside. The throw. Perfect throw, and they got him at second. The 2-1 home is a fastball that misses.
He's had command of his pitches all day, hasn't walked a soul, but we find ourselves in a 3-ball count here. Want to see how aggressive he gets in the zone.
A dive, but it's off his glove. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Now batting, catcher,
Francisco Mejia will be the first one to greet him as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Runners off for second. Pitch inside. The throw. Not going to get him as he swipes second. Now a pickoff play at second, just keeping him float. And now the runner's trying for third. And this one's in the dirt. And oh, the pitch is in the dirt and knocked down, so that runner will make it to third base safely. The 2-1 home. Swing and a fly ball. This ought to at least get the go-ahead run in. The catch is made. Here comes the go-ahead run for the plate. He's safe at the plate. And they've taken the lead here in the seventh. Ready for another shot now. Johnny Damon. He went down on strikes last time up. First pitch on its way. And a changeup that just about got away from him there as that ran in a bit too far. Now the 1-0 is a slider that backs up for a ball.
That's a good job right there. Very rarely see pitchers double up where they go a pitch inside. Normally they'll go back outside, but he followed that up with another pitch on the inside part of the plate.
Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3.
That's one of the hardest things to do in this game. You know he's sitting fastball. That ball starts to slide away from him. You have to have some serious strong hands and wrists not to commit right there.
3-2, full count. The next 3-2. A swinging bunt to the mound. And the throw to first is in time, but the now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Carlos Ruiz. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. A high fastball is in there. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hit back up the middle. And it's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. So the leadoff base hit puts the potential tying run aboard in the late stages of this one. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. High in the air down the right field line. Slaughter back, and he reaches up to put it away for a long out, number 1. Striding in once again, Kirk Neuenheis. He's 1 for 2 in this one. High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball 1. Ruiz leads off first with 1 away. And he'll take a look at a strike on the inside corner. It's 1-2. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. And he struck him out. So he's down on strikes for the second time this afternoon. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And it's fouled away. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. Chu with a 2-ball, 1-strike count here. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. Hit out towards second. Flips it underhand. On to second for the force out, and the side is...
Your attention, please. Now pitching.
Ready for another chance. Enos Slaughter.
Now playing first base, number 24, Pedro Alvarez.
He's set, and the pitch. Breaking ball's in for a strike. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Chopped weakly to the left. To his left, Ruiz. And he's safe.
Now batting, Edgar.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Dylan Betances. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. He's running. In there. Now the throw. Not in time. He's in there at second. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for third. Pitch outside. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw. Here it comes on 1-1. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. Swing and a miss got him reaching. Young Jr. gathers. Throw to first is in time, 1 down. So the batting order turns over now and set to go number 4. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. From the stretch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Chu coming on. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Ready for another shot now. Tommy Pham hit the ball pretty well in his last at bat, but it resulted in a line out. First pitch on its way. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy into wraps in this one. No hits for him so far, and what stands out to me is they're going right after him. They're not pitching him like they're afraid he's going to do any damage.
Behind 0-2 now. Ready with the 0-2. And the inning goes away in. Next will be the left-handed hitting Jeremy Hazelbaker. Here comes the first pitch. Off we go in the ninth as the first pitch misses for ball 1. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. Oh, shaking his head on that knuckle curve. 1-2. He struck him out the third time he's fanned in the game. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Fastball called for strike 2. Grounder down the line at third. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take this on to first, and they're down to their final out, 2 away. Digging in to try it again, Luis Torrens. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. And that one stayed too low, apparently. And he watches one miss outside, 2-0 now. Tries to dump this one out to left. And that drops in front of Damon, a base hit. So the top of the ninth keeps a rolling as he comes through with 2 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Patrick Kivlahan. He was a double play victim last time around. 1 ball, no strikes to count. And that misses low and inside. 2 balls and no strikes. 2 balls and a strike now. He strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible time run to the plate but could not cash in. In a close game like this, you look.